Capricorn is giving, ooh, I knew it. So something's going to be confirmed to you this weekend. You either knew somebody would do something, a situation would go towards illegal court matters, or you called something out and you were right. Maybe you decided that you're going to block some type of chaos when it comes to dealing with someone. Side note, you could hate bugs, but seeing bugs or like being get by bugs or having to like, oh, I'm trying to keep bugs away from my house. Something like bugs can be important. Maybe you're just outside and you're like, oh, I hate bugs, but I'm trying to be outside. Don't doubt something. It's time for you to say yes. You will find more people that are like you or that you will like. There will be a proud family. Maybe you're going to see something on TikTok about proud family, or like somebody's using it as like a meme or something. I don't know. There's a proud parent moment, either for you regarding your children or by your parents regarding you. Okay? Again, don't say no, say yes. Don't doubt something, say yes. Also, you could be looking very attractive right now. What do you need to say yes to this weekend? All right, this could be a Virgo or somebody who secretly wants to reach out to you. Maybe they feel like they're trying to recover from some type of disaster. There was some type of negativity and or their dreams were shattered and they had to create some type of uphill battle for themselves. Now things are balancing out and they're getting what they deserve. They could be returning home, or they feel like, okay, well, I've been holding on to a situation that I'm ready to let go. And so they want to come and charm you. They want to date you. This could be somebody who's young, but they're grounded. This could be a solid foundation. This could be something that's strong. Something about a t-shirt could be important. This is definitely giving a new beginning. Who you should say yes to this weekend, Capricorn? This could be someone with the initial E, first or last. Someone with the initial D as in David, first or last. B as in boy, first or last. An Aquarius. The initial X as in Xavier. F as in Frank. Okay. Somebody could be out of chances, either you or someone else. You could be frustrated every time that you see this person, so you're trying to act shy or you're holding yourself back. There could be some type of unwanted attention regarding who? Who's getting the unwanted attention? Someone with the initial L is in Larry, J is in John, H is in Henry, a Gemini, a new Pisces, or a Leo. Okay. What is this unwanted attention about? It's like, There could be some type of fight, some type of conflict, and or somebody was what about baseball could be important. You could be changing your hair or changing, maybe you're going for an interview or something about your manager. Are you fighting with your job? But you also feel like, okay, I just got to deal with it. I know I'm getting distracted. Or maybe this is what's going on with this person. They've been fighting with somebody at their job, or they feel like, okay, well, there's been some type of issue, but they're trying to let go of it. They're trying to have some type of restart. But there could be an issue because there's a water sign and an air sign person or a couple that's married. And maybe they feel like they need to end this cycle with this earth sign masculine that they've been indulging with or been having some type of sexual parties with. They feel like they want to go into a new direction. But they also want to overcome some type of grief, or they want some type of closure. And it's like they desire something. And they want some type of payment for something, or because they regret having themselves in this situation. I don't know. Hoping ain't nobody blackmailing nobody, but it's like, you know what? Well, since you don't want to give me this, I'm going to go and put some type of unwanted attention on you about what we've been doing, or something like that could be going on. And maybe they out of chances with you at the point that this time is happening and you already knew it was time to walk away. Somebody could be liking your work. Maybe you're trying to be patient. Do not take him or her back. It's time for you to get the fuck out your head because you're full of joy, or there's some type of joy that's waiting on you to get there. 3 or more people could be involved and or know about a situation. Don't be afraid of having people around you or meeting new people. There could be something that happens online and it's a situation that's awkward. But you're like, you know what? Well, I did sign up for this, so it just is what it is. It's like you have to tell somebody the truth, or you have to tell somebody something, but You know, it's kind of like, well, damn. Something about a gold dress could be important, whether you're trying to buy a gold dress, somebody gives you a gold dress, you're looking at an old picture of yourself in a gold dress, maybe you have a gold dress, and you're like, okay, if I go on a date, this is what I'm going to wear. Somebody could be living a double life. All right, living a double life. This could be a new Pisces. You may not even need to answer their call or pick something up if they drop something by your house, or if they come by and say something to you. This could be a Gemini, the initial V, and or a Virgo that you already know is no good for you. All right? They are living a double life. Somebody wants to devour you. Let's see. Who wants to devour you this weekend, and should you do it? Maybe I should make that a separate reading. We'll see. Maybe when I come back from my break. This could be the initial J, a Sagittarius, and or the initial L, as in Larry. The initial J. They want to devour you. Should you indulge? You can, but make sure you celebrate responsibly. You have a little bit of fun if you like, but also be accountable at the point that something doesn't go in your favor, or this keeps you at a standstill, or you have to let something go. Just know that, hey, I wanted a moment of time. I got to be accountable for the things not going my way because I have to start over. Example, it's like you know that you shouldn't be sleeping with your ex, and things are kind of going your way, but maybe there's some type of like slowness or whatever, but you're like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go have fun, I'm gonna go sleep with my ex anyway, and then things go slower. You may even have to let go of a situation completely now because you decided to go back. It changes things, but you can do it. All right, what's with the Sagittarius? No, popped up immediately, and this is a Sagittarius card. They got too much burden going on right now. They have burning. I was saying burden, but that could be burning. They have a lot of struggles right now. They could just be using you as an option. They could be going through a separation with someone who's a water sign, and they're confused on how you feel, or why they didn't choose you at one point in time. They also could be wishful thinking that they could get you pregnant, or they want to get you pregnant, just so the way they could manipulate you out of something. Absolutely not. Okay, the initial L. Yes or no? Okay, so this may actually be a good option for you. Okay, it seems like this may be somebody that y'all have a mutual respect or agreement with. There may be some type of slowdown. It's kind of like, okay, well, they want to open up to you, or they allow you to open up. Anything that you feel like it was a disaster or betrayal or conversations that caused a harsh ending, they help you recover from it somehow, some way. I'm telling you. They have some type of knowledge of how to create peaceful resolutions or compromise whenever you're in your head. Maybe they also work. They have some type of expertise when it comes to something that they do. Like they know how to work with certain people who are like, it's like you meet a therapist or you meet a lawyer or you meet somebody and they know how to work with people who are intentionally manipulative because of what they do for work. And they give you ways to get out of a situation, or they give you ways to handle certain things whenever you feel like you have some type of delay or people are trying to do something to cause you to be delayed. They help you get out of it. And then you start to move forward with this person. Okay. I like the initial L. I like that. Okay, let's keep going. So, see that pattern, and when somebody wants to borrow your stuff or wants to be around you, okay? Things are keep getting better. He's gay. Maybe this is what you knew, and this is the proof you get. Who's gay? Even if you don't get the proof this weekend. All right, this could be someone with the initial D. Having an initial D, they could even have two D's in their name. The initial E is an Edward. This could be an Aries, the initial G, an Aquarius, a Pisces. Heavy on the Aquarius, a Cancer, maybe even a Leo. Okay. Someone wants you to make an exception, or you are making an exception, but somebody also could want you to take their internal pain away, and you can't do that. Somebody may look over you, let them. They'll come to terms of reality. At one point in time, they'll realize that you were unfairly dismissed, so you may be waiting on vindication. Just give it some type of time. Again, we got achievement out here, so good job. There's also some type of specific details that's going to allow you to suppress some type of worries. Ooh. I'm getting tongue-tied. So maybe there's something that you're nervous to speak about, or you're waiting for somebody else to speak about, or they're waiting on you to speak about. This could be related to your finances, or your attention's divided until something comes towards you. You feel like it could be a risky situation left or right. You just feel like you have to be sure. You want to see somebody's red flags, or you're going to see somebody's red flags and how they're highly inappropriate. This could be another fire sign, not the one that you're initially thinking about. Your scalp or your palm could be itchy, so you could be getting some type of finances soon. And you not being worried about finances anymore worries them. Maybe somebody was trying to hold you back from some type of finances intentionally. All right? Somebody don't like you. I don't know if you care, because I just shrugged my shoulders, but let's see. Who don't like you? Maybe somebody unfairly dismissed you. I don't know if this was in court, this was at a job, or something like that. This could be a Taurus, a Pisces, a Cancer. The initials S is in Sam, A is in Apple, E is in Edward, or L is in Larry. They don't like you. Okay? They could have been involved in something that was highly inappropriate. There could be a new person that you meet within the next 48 hours. Okay, what's up with you and this new person in the next 48 hours? Somebody may be lying and or confused about if something is stable or not. If they can turn something around. They may be disappointed in how something is going. And they may feel like you have some type of resource that you can adapt to whatever it is that they're doing. Absolutely not. This is just a distraction. You need to stand your ground towards this new person. Manipulation. Alright, who is this new person in the next 48 hours for Capricorn? You need to ignore. This could be a Pisces, a Libra, an Aries, a Sagittarius, the initial J, the initial D is in David, the initial L is in Leo. A Leo could be involved. Okay, sure. Don't trust easily, or you don't. It seems like you are single, or you're about to meet someone who is actually single, and they're not going to hold back when it comes to you, because they may know, like, oh yeah, that's my person, or that's somebody I want to get to know. There could be some type of public embarrassment that's happening on somebody else's behalf, and or a lawsuit that's going on, again, on their behalf. Someone is very thankful for you, even if they don't say it and or mention it this weekend. All right, let's see. You may feel like somebody's overbearing. Maybe you just kind of want them to step back. This could be somebody in your family. Somebody that you created a family with. What's going on for Capricorn this weekend? All right, so you're focused on your stability, your leadership, your security. It seems like there is some type of like lack of inner joy or laziness. Maybe you're overindulging a little bit too much if you're drinking too much. Or you're overindulging too much on like worrying about what's next. You're thinking too far in advance. Okay? Now, if you're dealing with a father figure in Aries or someone who has some type of authority, they may have some type of illusion or fear that some type of person is pregnant. They may be confused on if you would grow something with them after a heartbreak and after they left you, or they want to see if you see them as a hater. Okay? So they may be conflicted, but it seems like after their job, especially if they work weird hours, they may either send something towards you, come towards you. They may ask you for something, or they may like, hey, I have some type of routine and I want to figure out something, or they may come towards you at this point in time. Okay? Somebody also could have been always in their head ever since that they were conflicted on if they wanted to come towards you with something practical or just wanted to sleep with you. And maybe you moved on. They've always been in their head since then. Okay? So, when it comes to you being unsatisfied, is this you? Oh, it's not even you. It's not. Okay, well, who is this that's unsatisfied this weekend? This could be a Pisces. This could be a Sagittarius, a Libra, a Taurus, or a Leo. Maybe they feel like something is not going the way that they want to when it comes to their recovery and how they wanted to adapt and manage the situation. They could have felt like they overcommitted themselves blindly to someone that created some type of extra burden or responsibility for them. Now they feel like they're being unfairly punished, or they're going through a situation, and when it comes to some type of support or something being balanced and or transactional, it's like, what's going on with this relationship? Why does it seem like I'm the one that's kind of resistant, or I'm the one that's, you know, being let go, or I'm the one that's being held back? Yeah, they feel like they were misdirected. But at the same time, they have to be sensible. They still have to take some type of action to balance themselves and or their emotions in order to move forward. But they may be disappointed in how they see the bigger picture and what's to come next. Okay? What does this have to do with you? This person may give you some type of illusion that they want to work with you. They also may give you some type of illusion like, okay, well, I feel like you're attractive, or I feel like with my confidence and your leadership or whatever, that we can both have something that we can renew, we can recover, there's a new start, we can do something together. They're trying to feed some type of story. Absolutely not. Go the opposite way. Okay, let's talk about, I mean, I feel like y'all know that y'all got dating options coming. I don't really know if y'all want to talk about love. Want to talk about your money? You been holding on? Okay, well, good. What's going on for Capricorn's finances this weekend? All right, so it seems like you're putting some type of motion into work. You have some type of security. You could be taking some type of time off. But it's like the things that you've already put in place are going to be working for you. So you're going to see some type of small increase. You are going to be able to rise above some type of money issue if this is what you're working on. You could have some type of fresh start, especially if you take some type of time off. You come back with a fresh start. This is going to help you build your career. You may feel like from time to time, like my finances are going left and right, and you're not really sure where and or how. Maybe you're in, like at nighttime, you're checking your account, I don't know. But again, we got financial relief, so I feel like you'll be fine. You also could be using your own skills. Like you could be a hairstylist, or you could do something as a side job or whatever, and that may help you as well. But it seems like overall you have some type of steady income. You just have to figure out how to invest it or make it work to your best of your ability. All right. Overall, your finances this weekend don't look bad. Let's see what else we got. You may know somebody that has asthma. I don't know if they're having an asthma attack or whatever, but they could. All right, so this weekend, it seems like something is going to be supported, or you're just going to feel like, all right, I can give and take. I know how to balance something out. Either way, something is going to be balanced and built on good faith. But there's going to be some type of excitement because I'm telling you, your finances go from 6 to 8. All right, something about those time could be important. You get some type of message, or there's some type of decision, or there's something that just quickly happens. It breaks down immediately. And somehow this brings in some type of like, okay, this is the hard work, or this is some, you know, a skill. This is something that I can master, but at the same time, this news is also actually heartbreaking. Who's involved? This could be an air sign, or just somebody who was abandoned, or somebody who was taken, or somebody who wants to reconcile with their leadership, their vision, or their charisma. This also could be a fire sign and or an earth sign. This earth sign could have some type of power and or stability to them when it comes to what they do for work, or how they can get things to work, or how they can collaborate with other people. You also may support some type of major change, and or if somebody supported you being in some type of major change or distress, it seems like you're coming out of this. They may want to reconcile with you right now. They could be heartbroken about their job, or how their skills are not really paying off the way that they thought it was going to be. Maybe they thought something was going to go quicker than it is. Something is definitely going slower until they tell the truth, or until they get some type of mental clarity for themselves. This is when they get their victory. Who is this? Something about direction. So this could be somebody that has to, they don't have your address. This could be an air sign. Or somebody that gives some type of direction and or guidance. Maybe they have a platform, or maybe they do something towards the public. They have a business. But there also could, it's like somebody giving you a referral, or somebody's doing something and that completely changes something. There also may be a conversation with somebody that wants to reconcile with you. This could be an earth sign. They want to reconcile with you because they feel like you know how to multitask, that you can balance and or juggle things very well. This could be somebody that you were going to have a sexual relationship with. This was somebody new. This is somebody that you didn't date. Maybe you guys were just texting and or talking. Yeah, and it's like at that point, it was just like a sexual relationship. They want to balance something out with you. And if you should do this, outcome. I don't like it. You may have different feelings, different emotions. It may look like a shiny penny, but then somebody may start to ignore reality, and then you have to take a breather and spend some time replenishing yourself from this because it's not what you thought it was going to be. Now, when it comes to this fire sign person, either at your job or somebody that wants to work with you, or somebody in your community, like at your gym or in your same apartment complex, someone like that. Maybe they feel like that you have a lot of options right now. There could be an air sign that they've moved on from this person, and they're trying to figure out if you would be practical or if you would be a resource for someone to, like, okay, are you someone that they can desire? This actually may go in your favor. You may start off as friends and then things kind of balance it out, or you may realize something going on with the water sign person who was moody and or manipulative. And then you started to value, or you will start to value, like, okay, well, I'm glad I isolated myself from that person, or I didn't entertain that person, or whatever the case may be. And then you go towards this other person. You still might be anxious about it, but, you know, your curiosity goes forward. You make the decision. And then it seems like down the line there's some type of confusion on, is this the right thing to continue with a new perspective? I don't know if you get pregnant, or there's a water sign. They feel like they can recognize an opportunity with this person and they want a new start. So it's like their ex come back. And so that's an issue that they got to deal with. So you may meet your match. It just may not be all peaches and king initially. It may take a little things to get through on both of y'all sides. Okay? What else? What's going on for Capricorn this weekend? All right, so you're trusting yourself. You are definitely tuned into your intuition, so good job. You could be hearing a song over and over in your head, or it's like every time you wake up. I don't know if y'all having vivid dreams. It's like you can see something, hear something, or you just know something. Something feels very real. You also have some type of intuitive nudge that something is ending, so that way you can go into some type of new romance. That way you can have someone new. Yeah. And maybe, honestly, whatever is ending is like you being heartbroken. Maybe you were heartbroken over someone that you were previously committed to, and that phase of your life is ending. Like you're no longer heartbroken about it, and or any type of regrets, any type of drama that comes with it. It's kind of like it's okay. Because you feel like you're trying to find somebody, you're running into somebody who's super balanced, somebody who's going to be your divine counterpart, whether they're masculine or feminine. And once it seems like y'all get missing, you may block anybody that you feel like is toxic, or anybody that's going to engage in some type of lifestyle that you don't really want. You're walking completely away. Somebody may try to pull you back in the point that they're going through an emotional storm. They may come in and truly try to tell you about your beauty, or truly try to charm you into a new beginning, to allow them to try again, but you already know that this is going to be a false foundation, that you already escaped it. So it's like the point that you really find your person, you truly turn your back, this person's going to be sad. Because they're going to know that this is actually romance. I'm telling you, they're going to be stressed. They're going to feel like their pride and ego made them to be a jackass. Okay. So congratulations on the new love. If you are already together, if y'all are already in love, let's see what's going on this weekend. What's going on? You could be around family. Maybe your family is expanding. Congratulations. You're already in love. What's going on with your love life this weekend? All right, so y'all could be traveling, or it's like, you know what? Maybe in a while, maybe in a year or two, I can propose. Maybe after a certain aspect, we can get married, or we can make something more official. Somebody, but also this is giving future faking. I'm gonna give you that. Somebody trying to surround this love with a halo of, yes, this could be great, so that way you fall fast. That's what I'm telling you. It's like they dangling the carrot low key. And whatever this is, because look, it's giving polish, but there's no actual ring. So it's like they're trying to make the scenario look better than what it is. Be careful when it comes to it, okay? Because you're going to feel like, okay, well, I done wrapped myself into this. I done locked myself down to be loyal to this person. I fell fast for them, and now we dressing it up at this point in time, just so that way I can have somewhere to belong, or they will have somewhere to belong. But now we have the ring. But this comes once a transformation happens, but somebody has to move, or they have to decide, like, I emotionally want to be together. But this happens in timing. It ain't happening right now. So it may take a while before they get the ring, and before this is seen as like, okay, a true adventure versus a secret. Okay? May take a while. Alright. I feel like your mood should be getting better this weekend, so good job on that. Something should feel like it's lightening up a little bit. Maybe you're going to be changing something about your life, or you want to lighten up your home, change up your home, refresh your home. But you're conflicted because it's like, hey, if ain't no point in me doing that if I'm not going to stay here. All right, let's see. Any final messages for Capricorn so we can wrap this up? Weekend messages. Achievement, I'm telling you, it's out here in multiple ways. Congratulations. Okay, and this achievement is going to bring people from behind the veil, good and bad. So expect that. People who were quiet, they're going to suffer in silence because they feel like they shouldn't have been saying too much. They should have thought with you out of love and consideration versus the way that they did. They also may need some type of help, but again, they're going to secretly suffer because they feel like, you know, you're going to notice the difference too quickly. There could be a relationship with someone, and you may present yourself. I don't know if somebody, so I said present yourself as a gift. They may give you a gift, but it's like somebody comes to your house, or they're in thoughts of you, and somehow they catch y'all going to the pool. They catch y'all naked somehow. They catch you somehow, and they in their head quiet about it. There's a mature woman that's around you that's superly obsessed with you. They could see you as a gift. Maybe they're starting to have faith in you, and maybe they want to build this relationship. You could get a message from this person, or something about a message that you said regarding their health could surprise them. They could have some type of health concern that makes them feel a little bit of drain right now, but they still come off as like, oh yeah, I'm happy and everything is great. There also could be a woman around you who's trying to steal or take something from you. The color green could be important. They definitely could have been trying to do some type of ritual or whatever they thought was going to work regarding your future, or how you were going to drive, or how something was going to happen to you. But it seems like because you're a sweetheart, it didn't happen, and now they're like kind of scared because you got some type of actual money. Maybe they actually need some type of actual money at this point, and you also have a community. And none of it worked, okay? I'm hearing that song, Te Amo. I don't know, I can't hear it. I don't know if that's Rihanna. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Say, Te Amo, Te Amo. I don't know, I can't hear it. Turn it up. You may be telling somebody, I can't hear you. Call me back.